here. Today I'm going to film a tag video, which is the 50 random things about me, I think, or 50 random facts. So hopefully you might get to learn some things you didn't know. I'm sure you will. It's actually kind of fun trying to think of these things. So here we go. I'm an only child. I've got Goldens as pets, as you would know, and I've had them for over 20 years. I've got my best friend, who you know, Leanne, in kindergarten. I met Kevin, my husband, when I was 13. I got married when I was 21. Kevin was 21 too, so we're both pretty young. They said it would never last, but it has. I became a vegetarian in 2004. I cry when I hear the bagpipes. I guess it's because my parents are both Scottish and I've got lots of Scottish blood. I used to take and develop my own black and white photographs in high school. I only just got into makeup a few years ago. Before that, I was just very basics and I just wore the same thing every single day. Didn't know you could actually change your makeup from day to day. I've worn nail polish ever since I was a young teenager. So pretty much all that time. But I didn't have the collection that I now have. I had a blood clot in 1999, just after I had Amy, my first baby. I wear a compression stocking every day. I was told I had to if I didn't want to end up with deformed legs, I guess, later on. So I'm very good and I do wear my compression stocking every single day. A romance novel before I had kids. Never got it published. I did send it off to a few publishers, but it probably needed a lot more editing and going through. That was one goal I actually kept. I used to race sailing boats with my dad every weekend. I actually enjoy ironing. I can't stand to watch or read about torture. Ugh. I used to work as a kitchen designer. I have a commerce degree with a major in marketing. One day I'd like to be brave enough to get a tattoo of a Highland cow. We didn't give our girls middle names. I hate having one. I've always been an early riser. I love orange chocolate. I used to be a magazine addict. Now I'm a Pinterest addict. I'm a candle snob. Nothing beats party light candles. I jiggle my toes a lot without knowing it. I love drinking tea, but I guess you all knew that one. We got our first Goldie, Sam, from the pound. He was on death row, and when we actually saw him, he had a sign, you know, to be terminated at a certain date. If you want to ever know the story of Sam, let me know, and I could always do a whole video on that. It's an interesting story. I love castles, especially Scottish ones. I live right next door to my parents, which is fabulous. I love seeing musicals. I love everything Disney. My favourite movie is Pirates of the Caribbean. Love that movie, and I can remember when I first heard about it, I got so excited because I love historical fiction, romance, things like that. So it was just totally my cup of tea before I saw the movie. I started scrapbooking in 2000, which was perfect timing because Amy, my oldest daughter, was only 9 months old, so I didn't have to do too much catching up for her baby years. My favourite actors are Brendan Fraser and Ewan McGregor, and I've been a big fan of both of them. Gosh, probably since my late teens, early 20s, a long time anyway. My childhood hero was Ned Kelly. In case you're not from Australia and you don't know who Ned Kelly is, he was an outlaw. Strange hero, I know, but that's who it was. I've run the school uniform shop for the last 7 years, and this is my last 6 months now before Christy goes to high school. I have over 100 nail polishes. I had weight loss surgery in 2007. I actually had a vertical sleeve gastrectomy, which basically means I just have a much smaller stomach. I used to weigh 25 kilos more than I do now. I have never been drunk. In fact, I rarely drink alcohol. Just an odd cocktail, maybe once or twice a year. And actually I prefer non-alcoholic cocktails anyway. As a child, I always knew if someone had been and played with my toys while I was at school because I knew where every single one was. I love having baths. I once went swimming with manta rays. On the day I was supposed to swim with whale sharks, but the whale sharks never turned up that day. So manta rays are pretty cool. I hope you enjoyed 50 random facts about me. I encourage you to do this tag if you make YouTube videos. It's kind of fun, sort of thinking of things that people may or may not know about you. I think it's a good way to get to know people that you might have only just started watching on YouTube that have been doing YouTube for a while. And obviously I had my blog for many years before YouTube started. So some people know me pretty well, some people not so well. So anyway, if you do this tag, please let me know and I'll be sure to come and check it out. Okay, bye.